Hello, I'm Master Ray Rodriguez with another episode of Ray's Taekwondo Center video tip of the day. Today we're going to be going over the basic blocks. These basic blocks are what we consider the beginner blocks. Here in the school, my school, we use them for white belts, the high white belts, yellow, and high yellow belts. I'll be going over those blocks in today's segment. We talked earlier in one of the previous videos about how important it is when you're doing your blocks or your hand techniques that you have to make sure that you coordinate a lot of things. There's certain things that we do before the block, while we're doing the block, and as we end the block. I'll break down the blocks into 3 different phases. The first phase of the block is the setup. And when you set up, you breathe in, you relax, and we always use 2 hands. For example, I'm going to do a low block. One arm is straight, this arm is going to come to my waist, the other arm is up, and I'm blocking. I set up, I breathe in, and then both happen at the same time. I bring one back fast, the other one down fast, and then I relax. So the setup phase is the phase where we relax and breathe in and set up both arms. Second phase of the block is the execution phase. That is when we're going to bring one arm back to our waist if we're only using one hand for the action. And the other hand comes forward and performs the block. This should be done fast with a lot of speed. Speed is what's going to give us the power on the block. And the last phase of the block is the finishing phase. And that is when everything finishes at the exact same time. When you're moving forward in stances, your stance has to finish. And it's not your foot necessarily touching, but it's your entire hip and your body finishing. Okay? All that should be finishing at the same time. So keep in mind, use both hands, relax and breathe in when you set up. Execution, you're breathing out. Finishing, everything stops, including your breathing. Okay, very good. So, I'm going to go over first low block. Okay, I'm going to start from a ready stance. Low block, I extend one arm out, the other hand comes up across your shoulder. I'm going to twist down and block. The blocking hand should finish right at the edge of my leg, approximately 2 fist distance from my leg. You breathe in and breathe out. I'll show you this from the side view. I'm here, I set up, the hand about solar plexus height more or less, a little bit lower front. And finish everything at the same time. I'll show you from this side. Okay, I set up, twisting, and finishing at the same time. So breathe in and breathe out. And that's a low block. The next block we have is a high block. High block, low block in Korean is arimaki. High block is ulgurmaki. Now, high block should finish one fist above the head and one fist in front of the head. And your wrist should be centered right over your head. When you do your high block, you set up. The blocking hand is coming from the outside of the other arm. I bring it across my body towards my opposite hip, and then I'm going to come up and block. So I set up by breathing in, and then I breathe out. Again, I'll show you this from the side. Okay, I'm here, I set up, and block. Okay, from the other arm, set up. Notice how this is turned upward, and then block. Again, finishing above the head, 1 fist distance, and 1 fist distance in front. All of these blocks, low block, high block, inside middle block, which is the next one I'm going to show you, all blocks done with the pinky side of the forearm and right at the wrist joint. That's normally where we're blocking, although you can use any part of the forearm. Inside middle block, I'm going to pick up my hand. The fist does not go above the top of the ear. Again, my arm that's going to come to my waist extends outward, and then breathing in, and then exploding and breathing out. So up here, and breathing out. The other side, same thing here, and breathing out. Notice my fist should finish right center of my body, and my fist should be shoulder height. Okay? The side view, from here, breathing in, and breathing out. Again, I relax my fist, not over my head, about the tip of the ear. Notice how I've got this arm set up, this hand palm down, this one is pointing out. Because I want to twist and finish the opposite of how I start. That's inside middle block or non-pon. We have another basic block, which is outside middle block. Outside middle block starts under the arm. I'm going to extend the other hand that's going to come to my waist. And at the same time, I'm going to go out and block. Fist should be shoulder height, right even with the side of my body. So I breathe in, and I breathe out. And that's an outside middle block. The side view, from here, set up, breathe in, and block. The other arm, breathe in, block. So those are 4 basic blocks. Those are required at white belt. I'm going to go over now a few more advanced blocks that we see in yellow and high yellow belts. In yellow belts, we have double hand knife low block. And now double hand knife low block in the forms are usually done from a back stance. They don't have to be, but generally you're going to see it from a back stance. So remember, a back stance, one foot pointing out, the other one foot pointing in. Set up the arms and block down. I breathe in and block down. Okay, I'll show you that side. From here, in a back stance, I bring my arms across my body and then block. The hand that's across your body should not touch. You should be able to fit a piece of paper between your arm and your body. This arm again is like a low block. You're going to be 2 fists distance from your leg and finishing right at the side of your leg. This arm, fingers pointing towards your elbow, and your wrist should be about where the solar plexus is. So this is your back stance double hand knife low block. Now we have a similar block with a closed fist. And all the actions in Taekwondo, we can do with a closed fist or we can do with an open hand. So, double fist low block, again from a back stance, my hands set up, and then down. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, side view of that. I start here, and then I'm going to block straight down. Again, it's a low block with the front hand, so the fist finishes 2 fist distance from your leg, and it should be finishing right even with the side of your leg. Okay, that's double fist low block. I'm sorry. Now we have double hand middle block. And we have a double hand knife middle, and we have a double fist middle. And I'm going to show you those. So these are also actions that we require here for our yellow belts. So, some move on to high yellow. So a double hand knife middle. My hands start across my body, palm towards me, backhand palm away. I'm going to come up close to my face and block. Fingertips pointing towards your elbow. Hand is not resting against your body. Paper thin space between your body and your hand. Wrist by the solar plexus. Fingertips shoulder height and finishing at the side of your body. So again, I breathe in and block. The side view of that, I'm going to be here in a back stance again. I set up, hand comes by my face, and block. So here, and block. And that's a double hand knife middle block. We also have a double fist middle block. And the double fist middle block starts from this side, palm is down in the backhand. I come across, and I'm blocking to the outside. This is an outside middle block. It finishes right, even with the side of the body, shoulder height. Fist is going to be pointing towards your elbow, wrist by the solar plexus. Again, not against your body, just a tiny bit of space between your body and your hand, backhand. Okay. From the side view of that, okay, I'll do this side. Back knee bent, back stance. Doesn't have to be back stance. We see this action from front stance as well. So from here, hands set up and block. So I set up and block. Okay. If you want to see that from the other side, it's this way and here. Probably can't see too much on that angle, but that's double fist middle block. Those blocks we see in yellow belt. Now we have a few more blocks that I'll show you. And in high yellow belt form, we have a single hand knife. Hansono monton maki. So single hand knife middle block. I'm going to bring it from the outside of my arm. Comes again close by my face, and then down. So I'm breathing in and breathing out. Fingertips should be shoulder height, even with the side of your body. Okay. I'll show you from this angle, from here, and block. Here, and block. Make sure you breathe in before, and breathe out with it. Okay? We do see some other actions that are new in those forms, and I will go over those at a different time. I wanted to focus on the blocks today. So remember, blocking, you got to practice. The best way to practice your blocks is stand in front of a mirror. Watch yourself. Try doing your blocks slow, where you're coordinating everything at the same time. And that's going to help you. Then practice it fast. The more you practice your basic blocks, the better you're going to be. Your basic actions are good. You're going to be great all the way down. You're going to be, I always say, if you're a good white belt, you're going to make a great black belt. This is Master Ray Rodriguez, Ray's Taekwondo Center video tip of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Practice. You can do this at home. Stand in front of a mirror and practice your blocks. I'll see you at another day, and look for more videos. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Take care. God bless.